I don't care how famous you are. You never act like that to a fan, you fucking douchebag.
Is he trolling? Is this guy trolling? I I don't really like Maroon 5 or Adam Levine. I don't care about him. He's overrated to me. Well, I mean, it's not even that he's overrated. I just don't care about him. I don't even think he's overrated. He's not actually a bad singer. I just don't care. But let me not say that he's overrated. But like, let me just tell you something. Let me tell you something about this. Okay, I want to tell you something about this here. Let me tell you. I'm not a celebrity at all. I have a little popular on YouTube. Let's not fucking pretend like I'm an actual person. Even if I wasn't, when I wasn't famous, I would have had the same reaction. You think what makes you feel entitled to touching a person like that you don't know? Bro, I might have swung on her instinctively. You couldn't touch me? I wouldn't have done that. But like, I would have been pissed. Don't touch people. And it's fucking COVID. So don't touch people more, right? Not only is it don't touch people, but don't touch people during COVID more, right? I've had people that walk up to me and be like, "Oh, are you Papa God?" And they talk to me, and I will like take a picture with them, and like I'll be like, "What's up?" And I'll take a picture next to them and stuff. Totally fine. I always hold my breath though, make sure I don't breathe because I don't like poor people. No, I'm just kidding, but because I don't want to spread COVID or anything. But like, but that's consensual. This is just somebody running on trying to fucking touch Adam Levine, and he's like, don't do that. It makes me really uncomfortable. Why is he acting grossed out by it? I don't know. Probably because like he's fucking uncomfortable. He probably didn't like it. Like, why we're assuming that, like, what did he think, that she was a fucking disgusting person? Like, it's just like, she didn't just touch him either. She fucking grabbed him. It's just uncomfortable. I'd be pissed. Like, she fucking grabbed him, tried to get a photo op. Like, it's inappropriate. Who gives a shit? He said he was startled? Sure, that makes sense. I just feel like, what he's in the middle of a set singing, and somebody fucking, like, pulls him out of his shit and touches him. I feel like, who cares? I just feel like people are... Look at this. He thinks he's better than everyone else or something. Shut the fuck up. This is what rich entitlement looks like. Are famous people not allowed to have personal space? I know you'd be mad if someone did. Be respectful about it. I'm telling you, I'm not going to be respectful to you if you disrespect me. If you touch me without my consent, you are being disrespectful, fundamentally. That's it. I guarantee you, though, if this was a man who'd get on stage and touched a woman, we'd be having different conversations about it. And that's one of the big problems, because like when it comes to these boundary issues, we are doing a really good job of slowly educating people on like consent and whatnot. However, I do this a lot on my channel. I am generally very focused on educating young men on creating consensual situations with young women. Because generally speaking, based on just the power dynamic, like the general strength in a relationship, like men are just generally stronger. It happens a lot. I hear it a lot where a man will unintentionally put a woman in this, or a young man will put a young woman in a situation unintentionally where that young woman doesn't feel like she can say no. And the young man doesn't realize that they're doing it, and it happens a lot where that's like, it gets to this very area where this woman will feel like she was just violated, and the man didn't mean to violate them. And I know that's a very bizarre take, but if you talk to a lot of women, talk about that. They're like, I was too afraid to say anything, and like, you know what I'm saying? So I talk about that a lot, making sure like positive consent. I try to include women too, and I've been trying to use more like gender neutral language, but I know it happens more with women to men to women. However, clearly we need to talk about the same thing with women to men, because this is inappropriate. This is violating. It's not like sexual assault, but this is violating. This is a violation of somebody's boundaries and their personal body autonomy. So it's very important, because this isn't normalized. The fact that you're saying that he didn't react the correct way is ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous. Like, who cares? People want to over-examine and be like, oh, he was disgusted? Who cares? That's his right to be disgusted. To assume it's because he's rich and famous, it's possible that he's an arrogant asshole. Maybe, but that's an assumption. That's a bad faith assumption. Reasonable assumption is that it's like, this is shitty, don't touch me, I don't like it. Like, you should never be touched. Walk up to a stranger in public and try to fucking hug them. They're going to get mad at you. And they might hit you. And if they do, that's your fucking problem. I don't care if they hit you. Don't violate somebody's personal space. This is like some fucking... This is like some fucking dude who wants to like act like a tough guy. Like, oh wow, he's not humble at all. If I was famous, I would be humble. Shut up. Like, are you not a fucking human being? I would not be humble. I would be like, bro, get the fuck off me, dude. I don't care. I'm a grown man. I would say, get the fuck off me. That's what I would do. It doesn't matter if I had 1 million followers or 3 followers. I would say, get the fuck away from me. In fact, I would be worse if I wasn't popular. There's probably an additional level of stress to be on there as somebody who with popularity to be nicer. What if I rubbed your belly to make a wish? I would fucking hit your dad because you're probably a kid. I would hit your dad for letting you fucking walk up to me and do that. I'm just fucking kidding. But you would just not do that, I would assume, because I'm fucking 6'4", and then I probably would scare the shit out of you in public. You'd probably be like, oh, Papa God, like you'd think that you'd be like, Papa God, you're so cool. You would fucking, oh, Papa God, is that you? You fucking, I know it, dude. Papa God, is that, can I, Papa God. Can I have your autograph, please? Can I have, please? You'd be scared of me. Scared. No, but most of the fans that I meet, they're usually a little like intimidated. Not a bit, but they're like, oh, excuse me, like I'm sorry to interrupt your food. It's always when I'm eating, like at the mall, and I'm totally fine with it. They're like, hey, I think I know you. And I'm like, hey, yeah, you probably I'm on TikTok, or I was, right? And then I'll be like, do you want to? A lot of times, I've been trying to get into the habit of it more. Because they'll ask me for a picture, and I'm totally fine with it. But some of them are too afraid to. So I've been trying, and I feel bad because the last time somebody approached me in the mall, which was a couple days ago, they didn't ask me for a picture, and I should have asked them if they wanted a picture. Because like sometimes they're just too embarrassed to ask, and they feel bad, you know. So I feel bad about that. I should have asked them, and then be like, hey, do you want a picture? So you're not gonna slap my titty, bro. I'll fucking ground you. Get the hell out of here. Anyway. People are fucking lame because people in here are like actually against Adam Levine. Like, guys, shut up. Like, get over yourself. You know, just get over yourself. There's a very positive conversation to be had about consent. You missed the Papa Gut TikTok era. I fucking don't. What's going on, my man? How you doing?